Hello guys, Unknown Game here. In today's video I'm going to be talking about Stadia. Google made a very huge announcement announcing Google Stadia, which is basically a game streaming service. My initial thoughts of this, really the first off what I thought really is, will it run on my internet connection? Because, there's many reasons why I think this anyway. Number one, not many people's internet is powerful. Especially mine. And mine only goes like 40 megabits per second, which is decent. I mean, it's better than like 5 or 6, or even people who are suffering with that low internet. It may not be playable for you. God knows. Probably about 100 gigabit connection will probably work, but it could be wrong. It could be wrong. It may be like 50 megabytes or something like that. I don't know. I'm not into the streaming type service. I'm more of a mechanical type person myself, mostly because I would rather have hardware. I want to own my games that are on the hard drive. I just want to keep the games not for a service. Google Stadia, in my opinion, it's all, Google is a big, massive company. Google have, billions upon trillions of, dollars or pounds worth of net worth, and they might actually pull this off because, as we've seen, from speculation from, Sony and maybe, Sony and Microsoft anyway, they're going in the game streaming service too, especially Microsoft. They've been heavily promoting that. Now, when Google comes into the picture, it doesn't come with a box. It basically is available on any device, no matter what you choose. I don't know, even Xbox, because there's many videos of people playing like Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the browser. So what I'm thinking here, could we play this on a console as well? Could we be playing 4K 60 FPS on shitty low powered consoles for once? But a bit of latency, because game streaming, if you have a good internet connection, is unnoticeable. But this opens opportunities. This is basically, if Google Stadia can work on a lot of people's internet connections, it'll kill the whole console market. It'll kill it. It'll just kill it altogether. What I'm saying is, if this shit can run on your browser, can it run on your console's browser? And if this is the case, Sony and Microsoft will probably block this feature from being a thing. But there's a lot of speculation. Will it work with people's internet connections? And this is the thing that a lot of people may not like, but may not be bothered anyway. In my opinion, I don't think it's going to work on my internet connection, and I don't think I'm going to be bothered anyway. Because we'll have hardware that's powerful enough to run games, and I would rather have high load latency. That's just me. But Google is a highly funded company. They made billions from the internet itself. They're technically are the internet in a standard form. But if they spread their internet around like Google Fiber and all that stuff, it'll blow honestly, it'll blow everything out of the park. Once people get hold of that Google Fiber and or some sort of fiber connection, they are able to play these games. And the fact is, these systems are probably capable of running games at 8K, even a higher resolution than that. That is crazy to me when I think about it. It first off started about speculation, but it's actual thing though. I mean, imagine playing your games at fucking like 8K 60 FPS. That'll just blow every single console out the water. But the thing is, again, I'm gonna repeat this over and over again, is the internet. The internet needs to be good for your games to run properly on here. But will this affect the PC market? No, I don't think it will, especially with, again, the internet problem. Not many people have 100 megabit per second internet. Not many people have that, especially in the UK. But another thing, I don't think the PC community is going to be affected at all, mostly because it's just pointless, especially when you spend money on a lot of very powerful hardware. Especially that's way more powerful in console. Way more better than console anyway. But Google is doing a big opportunity here, entering the gaming space, especially, you know, how much money it's made over its long, you know, life cycle. But, you know, it apparently is launching, you know, 2019, so it should be very, very soon. So we should be able to get our hands on this stuff, and I might test it out myself if I've good internet connection. It should be good enough anyway. But, you know, I might test it out on my MacBook, and it should run smoothly, and I should notice a difference. But, you know, here's a worry for me though. Here's a worry that I really do have, mostly because it's always online. You need to be online to play this. You know, if you have no internet connection at all, good luck running anything. You know, especially if somehow Google falls apart, then basically those games are gone. You know, you won't be able to play them anymore. But, you know, that's not, well, it's Google. That's never going to happen. You know, but, you know, those worries are still in my mind because you never know. You never know. God knows, really. God knows what the future has to come for Google. But I think they'll be just fine. But anyway, guys, you know, Stadia. It's pretty revolutionary, especially for the amount of funding they're pushing on this. And I think it will succeed for the very few people who get their hands on it. Because I don't think the internet you need, it needs to be probably like 50 megabits per second or 100 or even more. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here. You know, hope you like, you know, comment and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you then.